Good morning, Hornets, and welcome back to today's segment of Beech Grove Student News. I'm Melissa Harrell.
And I'm Madison Stratton. Today we'll be taking a look at the FedEx shooting, Notre rebuild, the Indy 500, and exciting news for fully vaccinated people.
As most of you know, there was a mass shooting at a FedEx ground facility in Indiana 2 weeks ago. 8 were killed, including the suicide shooter. One of the victims was 19-year-old Samaria Blackwell, who was born, raised, and homeschooled in Beech Grove. On a Sunday night, there was a memorial held for her and the other victims at our City Hall. Here is what Mayor Buckley had to say about the beautiful life of Samaria.
Tonight we're here to celebrate the lives of 8 people and the life of the shooter and his family. She played basketball and she was a kid who loved everybody. Didn't matter what you looked like or what you thought. She wanted to help people, especially elderly people, and she wanted to be a police officer when she grew up.
As many of you know, the Notre Dame Cathedral sadly burned down almost a year ago today. Recently, they have been in the rebuilding process. Let's take a look.
It has officially been 2 years since the Notre Dame Cathedral erupted flames. The last 2 years have been spent trying to rebuild, as their goal is to be open to the public for the 2024 Paris Olympics. Here's where they are now in the restoration process.
Its vaulted ceilings, stained glass windows, and elaborate columns. As you can see on these images shot by CNN, so much of what makes Notre Dame one of the world's most exquisite Gothic wonders stands tall, almost miraculously. The construction of the cathedral may have taken 182 years from when it began in 1163. It took the fire of 2019 a matter of hours to compromise its stability.
COVID-19 definitely stalled the rebuilding process, and it could take decades until the cathedral is completely back to its old self. But for now, it is scheduled to be open for visitors in 2024. Thanks for watching. This has been Alyssa for Bgsn.
The Indy 500 is right around the corner. However, there will be a change this year unlike any other. There will only be a fraction of guests allowed in due to COVID restrictions. Here is what Indy 500 President Doug Bowles had to say.
We cannot wait to host people back here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Mark and Roger both have said all along as we've been navigating through this, the most important thing is the Indianapolis 500, race day for the 500. We want to welcome folks back. We'd like to welcome as many as want to be here back for the 105th running on May 30th. And I think the number that was announced today is going to get us pretty close to those folks that want to be here.
For fully vaccinated Americans, the world is becoming a little more normal. The CDC has lifted the outside mask mandate if you're fully vaccinated. Here's what Anna Marie had to say.
As many people are now vaccinated, the CDC recently has informed us that if you are fully vaccinated, that you do not need to wear a mask outside. Keeping your mask on while inside is still advised, but if you feel you are safe to take off your mask while outside, you may. Let's get more from President Biden.
Earlier today, the CDC made an important announcement. Starting today, if you're fully vaccinated and you're outdoors, you need, and not in a big crowd, you no longer need to wear a mask. I want to be absolutely clear. If you're in a crowd, like a stadium or at a conference or a concert, you still need to wear a mask, even if you're outside. But beginning today, gathering with a group of friends in a park, going for a picnic, as long as you are vaccinated and outdoors, you can do it without a mask.
He also tells us that if 2 people are vaccinated, the odds of spreading or getting the virus are very, very low. This is a great step in moving forward with the virus. From Bgsn, I'm Anna Marie Pasianos reporting.
That's all for today's segment of Beech Grove Student News.
Teachers, don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe button to get notified every time we go live.
Also, don't forget to follow us on all social medias at BG Student News. I'm Madison Stratton.
And I'm Melissa Harrell. Have a terrific Thursday, Hornets.